Hi, everybody. So, today I just kind of want to sit and chat with you guys and discuss the topic the dangers of pushing through. I want to discuss the mentality of mental toughness. If you're a person like me who is very mentally aware and really strong and able to rationalize situations quickly. So, like, for example, if something upsets me, I do not linger on it very long. Like, I can process through it and go, you know what? Boop, 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 boop. Rationalize it, figure out some things, get myself together, back at it. You know what I mean? I'm back in the game. Basically, mental toughness is interacting with problems in your life from a distance. Quickly thinking about your problem only enough to address the surface level emotions or thoughts. Pushing through your problems in a mind over matter way causes the issues to build up in your heart and mind. This is toxic. The pressure from the weight of problems that have not been properly dealt with will lead to anxiety and depressive symptoms as your truth fights its way back to the surface of your mind. How you really feel won't stay buried long. I want to help you make sure you are completely processing the problems you face in your life. Okay? So the first thing to do is just stop and step away. Stop whatever you're doing. Not literally, if you're at work, do your work. Stop whatever you're doing. Take a moment to yourself. Step away from things that are busy in your mind, because I noticed when I am in that state of like mind over matter, I'm usually doing other things. Like, I got work to do. I gotta do the laundry. I don't have time for these feelings. Okay, so if you're like me and that's an issue, stop. Like, take a minute. It's okay to take a minute, all right, to process what just happened, all right? So take whatever moment you need aside. And literally, this will give you time to let the dust settle and let you feel the weight of whatever it is. And most people, obviously, as a defense mechanism, don't want to feel it, right? We don't want to feel the weight of it. We got it, heard it, you're leaving, bye, okay, move on, right? You don't want to sit in that moment. You don't want to sit in that moment. And we think it's for my good, not to sit in that. And that's not true. It's not true. You need to sit in it. Don't linger in it. Don't wallow in it. Don't throw a pity party in it. But you need to sit in it for a second, okay, to process it effectively. Okay, so you're going to process the emotions. Like I said, once you sit in a moment, you will feel the emotions that come along with whatever happened. Okay. You lost your job. If I just keep moving, I keep putting resumes in, I keep doing I've never sat in it. I'm pushing forward, I'm persevering, I'm telling myself all this stuff, but I've never sat in that moment to feel the weight of what that means for me, how I feel about losing the job in the first place, So take a moment, step away, process the emotions, think about what happened in detail. Don't replay, nonstop in your mind, but definitely talk about to you and Jesus, hey, what happened? What just happened? What happened? Start by thinking about what you could control. Okay? Now this serves one of two purposes. Starting with you, one, accountability. What did you do? Don't lie to yourself. This is an exercise for you, because you lie to yourself. I did not do anything. I don't know why people would do anything to me. You're lying to you. It doesn't help you. So be like, I probably didn't have to, snap on Susan like that at work, but process what you did. You did some stuff. Now, some situations is not as evident as my example, and you're like, what did I do? Right? Like, relationship issues, right? Say you tried everything you can to be a good partner and the other person cheated or left. Not necessarily, that's their actions, their control, their accountability. But we all play a part in situations, and not only to take blame in the situation, but to refine us, right? So anything that you go through, any adversity is a learning opportunity. So even if you didn't play a major part, like I didn't kick him out and throw a dish at his head, I don't know why he left, you can refine you and go, you know what? Maybe in this area, I want to work on that. Not necessarily anything to do with this person or whatever, but I just want to be better for me because I think this is something I want to work out. And this situation has highlighted that area for me. So now I'm going to grasp it, own it, and work on it. Okay, so that's what those moments are for. And also, it helps you to distinguish what's not in your control, right? So once I've identified what's in my control, everything else is not. Right? Some things are in God's hands, some things were in the other person's hands. Active nature, things like that. So you want to go back and see what wasn't in my control. And sometimes we skip that part because what's not in our control could also be yielding or dredging up some feelings. Because some people when you can't control something, it's stressful. Like I can't even do anything about that, right? He left because I snore. I can get one of the machines and I sound like Darth Vader. But like, what do you want me to do about that? So things like that. He, or not even just a dude. I'm just a female speaking from a female's perspective. But at work, someone else got a promotion over you, but you've been banging out your job. You helped them on some projects, and you got overlooked. Process that. Like, what could I have done differently or better? And if just these two things, okay, fine. I'll take my side, but I can't make you pick me. Okay, I can't make Susie be shady, not stop being shady. Those are things that are out of my control, but they hurt me, and I'm gonna process that. Like that was really hurtful, like that I got skipped over. How can I help fix the things that I can fix to better my chances for next time? Okay. If you don't check the emotions associated with the things that are out of your control, it can breed resentment. Okay, you become bitter, like forget work. I'm not even going for no promotions no more. These people overlooked me far too many times, and you just become resentful and bitter, and you don't want that to eat at you. Okay, so that pushing through and all of that, and if you sit in foolishness too long, it breeds toxicity. All right. So after you accept the feelings, okay, first identify them, know what they are. I feel, like I said, overwhelmed by having to look for a job again, knowing the responsibility. I felt hurt, that I was overlooked. Like I'm naming it, I'm calling it out. This is what I feel. All right. I'm disappointed. I'm actually kind of scared on what this means to me, how long it's going to take me to find another job. I'm not looking forward to trying to find another mate, right? Because I'm scared of what I'm going to have to pick through or go through, so things like that. Process it, accept your feelings, then rectify them. This is the time to make sure you've squashed all of those feelings, okay? And by squash them, I mean go through them, process them. If I feel disappointed, okay, about the fact that I lost my job, what can I do to move from disappointment to a calmer state or a more neutral state, right? So even if we're down here on the spectrum of negative emotions, I need to feel those feelings. And sure, even if I ain't jumping for joy, I'm here. I will talk to Jesus. I will cry my eyes out and I will go, okay, I felt that disappointment. We got to push on, girl. Let's go. Let's get that resume out. You deserve this. Anybody be lucky to have you, girl. Go. Right? I'm gonna use those coping skills, that self-talk, and I'm gonna get myself back neutral or motivated, even happy. Okay. And like I said, so yeah, limit the time you spend in negative emotion. Feel them and let it go. Okay. About to wrap up. Notes. Allow for a natural grieving process. When we lose something, a job, we lost a relationship, our expectations, right? or what we had in mind. I had a vision that things will happen like this. And once we let that go, the loss of what could have been can be just as painful as losing something that you had. All right? Feel it. A grieving process is going to come in waves. Okay? So, natural grieving is stages, right? And so understand that even in that moment where you was like, yes, rah, rah, girl, you got this, you might feel differently the next morning, like, oh my God, when you don't have to go to work because you got to let go. Yeah, that rah, rah speech might not feel as potent. You might wake up like, wow, like I really don't have a job to go to this morning. Like, I really got to go through this again. And so you might go back and then you have to feel the feelings again and you have to keep uplifting yourself. But I'm going to get to that point in just a second. That's our restorative process. So after you've gone through all of that, you need to restore yourself. Don't stop at recognizing the feelings. Don't stop at allowing the grief, the feelings, everything to set in, processing them. Make sure you restore those wells, right? So I'm crying, right? I need to fill it back up, right? I've released so much of me. I need to put something back positive, right? So the restoration process, tap into your faith, your spirituality, connect with God or whatever your spirituality lies, connect with God and go, look, I need you to fill me up in areas that nothing else can because this is heavy on my heart. This is something I can't carry by myself, right? I can't get over this by myself. I need you to fill those voids because what you don't want to do is start seeking out other things to fill the void that you now have. Okay? Tap into your friendships. This is your support circle, right? When we're talking about resilience, your support system is powerful. Okay? Those people that when you feel like you can't carry the load will be there for you, will have your back, will give you words of inspiration, right? Be there to celebrate with you as well, not just people who be there the times that you're down. Be wary of those friends. I've encountered those friends where they seem to show up when things are going all crazy, asking you how you are. Now you don't want to talk to them because, like, where were you when I was doing good? I had plenty of good things to say. Now I got a bunch of gloomy, depressing stuff. I don't want to talk about that. But yes, tap into your support system. Love on you. Self-love. Love on yourself, right? Lift you up. That's that self-esteem. That's that knowledge of yourself. Girl, you are a go-getter. You are assertive. You can do this. Right? I'm going to up me. All right? So definitely self-love. Build up the individual self. All right? And then finally, forgiveness. Forgive. I know people don't like to do all that and they should have done that to me. If forget him, I hope he stub his toe and break his left knee. And I hear you. Sometimes, those thoughts cross. I wish you would be sleeping solid after you did all that drama. I get it. But forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. Because when you don't forgive, you hold on to that toxic waste in your heart. They probably like, whatever. And if they didn't care in the first place, they definitely losing their sleep. So why are you holding on to this? There's no benefit for you. You don't win for this. All it does is hold you down. It's a weight that you need to let go of. Right? So forgiveness. Go, you know what? I ain't going to forget because I don't have amnesia suddenly. I can't stand that term. Forgive and forget. I didn't forget. I know exactly what you did. But forgive and don't bring it back up and wield it over people's head. That's the forget part. Because unless you have amnesia between A and B, you're going to remember it. But definitely forgive it and go, you know what? I don't like what you did, but I'm not going to hold on to it. That's what forgiveness is. I'm not going to hold on to the hurt. I'm not going to hold on to the pain. I'm going to go up and down this restorative process between faith, friendship, and self-love until we get it all good and worked out. Okay? So that is it. I just wanted to come to you, have a little fireside chat. Where's my little fire? I'm gonna have it up here next time. It's a little fake fire. But anyways, I appreciate your time and I will talk to you in the next video. Don't push through anymore. We're going to sit in it. We're going to deal with it and then we're going to restore ourselves. Talk to you later.